What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Train, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. As you can see, we got my guys, Freddie and Reese. Freddie, Reese, say what's up, fellas. Freddie, we're going to start with you. Keep it in
order. Knicks in 5.
Maybe we should have started off with Reese. He probably would have been more realistic. Reese.
G-L-E-S. Y'all see, hey, man, Trey, real quick, man. Just let him see you. Just let him see you. That way I ain't got to come back to it. Y'all see us. Y'all see what we doing.
Look at this.
I don't want to have my hopes too high. We're going back to the bowl, baby. We're going back, baby.
Okay. All right. Well, look, fellas. Wow. What an optimistic statement there, Reese. You know, it's very hard to go back to back. You know what I mean? But you guys do have some talent, so it's possible. Fellas, let's go ahead and get on started to the show. But before we do that, let's cheers a little bit. I'm drinking my Fat Tuesday.
Cheers, fellas.
All right, that tequila's kind of smooth. Can't even hold it. Now, we got Heat versus Knicks. It was a request. It was a fan favorite request. So Jimmy Jeffrey Jordan beat the Knicks off a tweaked ankle. It's not no flu, but he just like his daddy. So Freddie, how worried are you?
He's just like his daddy.
Freddie, how worried are you about Jeffrey Jordan's offspring? Do you feel like he is going to carry the Heat to the promised land past y'all? Y'all lost home court advantage. So I wanted to get your perspective on it. Matter of fact, hold on, wait for it. Soapbox.
It's one game, right? That hurts, right, Freddie?
Well, yeah, it's one game. Listen, I'll say this. I think Tibbs kind of fell into the Budenholzer trap. We allowed Jimmy Butler in the third quarter to literally get like 5 outlet, fast break, easy buckets, just cherry picking after Jalen Brunson misses a 3 short, right? I don't know what happened to his legs, misses the short 3. Jimmy Butler just literally just skates down the court, full court pass, layup. So they got a lot of plays like that to get themselves back in the game. As far as in their half court set, we had some terrible breakdowns. I don't know if that's going to happen again, to be honest. We're not going to get beat by 5 or 6 freaking undrafted players. And Duncan Robinson, like, we had Toppin being guarded by Duncan Robinson, and he didn't go to the post one time. He shot like 12 threes, man. That's why I miss Jupop. Saying all that to say this. Miami's a good team. They have some players with championship pedigree. They have a championship pedigree coach, GM, all of that good stuff. But there is nothing that Miami can do to win this series. Nothing. I don't care if they break my legs, if they break Spike Lee's legs, if they let Wilt Chamberlain ride on the bus with them and know their whole game plan and go in there and give us 100. There's nothing they're going to be able to do to beat us, okay? Listen, they don't have enough. We're going to adjust. We clearly were the better team the whole entire first half, and we had some weird mental breakdowns. We didn't adjust to them packing the paint. Jalen Brunson couldn't shoot today. That's not going to happen again. I've seen some positives from us. So we're winning in 5, 4 straight. We'll be fine.
So, Trey, before we respond to what Freddie said, do you have specific questions about this series? Do you want to get those? Do you want to ask those early?
I did. Like, for example, Freddie, you said y'all gonna win in 5.
We're gonna run the next 4 games.
Okay. My question was, how do you reclaim home court? So how do you win the next 2 games? Because that's essentially how you do it right now. You have home court advantage.
Yeah. So listen, we literally missed what Jalen Brunson went 0 for 8 from 3. He missed wide open shots, right? And some of the shots that they made, those shots will not continue to go down, bro. Like early on, I think Sam Vincent, Jesus Christ, Gabe Vincent, definitely not Sam Vincent. Gabe Vincent shot 7 or 8 threes in the first quarter, bro. He hit like his first two, and then he ended up like 2 for 7, 2 for 8. They're not going to be able to continuously hit these tough threes like that. We're not going to continuously give up these fast break, cherry pick Jimmy Butler buckets like that. They got a lot of offense from tough shots and just lack of effort defense from us. So we are one of the best defenses. I think we'll get Jupac back soon enough. And I don't expect Jalen Brunson to play as bad as he did, or RJ Barrett to play as bad as he did in the second half. They both still ended up with about 25 or 26 points. We did as well as we needed to do on Jimmy, and the rest of those guys, we will be able to neutralize. We remember who dropped 38 on us. Who was that first game actually of last series when old boy dropped 38 on us? Keep that in mind. And then after that, he didn't know what to do.
Okay,
I'm fine.
You said Randall returning. Will he return just real quick? Will he return to his similar role, or because he's come back from an ankle injury, will you expect him to take a slight dip in his?
Listen,
his role?
Jimmy has an ankle injury as well, so
you expect him to return?
Yeah, so I expect Randall to return. He can shoot threes, or we can just post him up. He don't have to do much. So either way, if he can give us 12 to 15 on top of Obi Toppin, continues to play good, I like it.
Okay, got you. Reese, I know you've been quiet, so what's your thoughts, baby? What you got for me?
So it's tough, right? Because I don't know when Julius Randle's coming back, right? Like we say that he should be back, but for bigs and feet are real funny. Bigs and lower extremities are real funny.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like if say he don't come back game 2, I'm not saying Miami is getting so I can't even just call it luck, bro. But I mean, damn, it's luck. Like to have the star player out. I mean, seriously, say Julius Randle misses game 2.
Only imagine if Boston had this kind of luck, right?
I mean, just could I get it a couple times, Freddie? You know what I mean?
I mean, you got him beat out. What else do you
Hey, look, Freddie.
But Embiid's gonna play.
He's upset. I'm gonna let him get on the soapbox.
Yeah,
well, no,
Chris Middleton out last week.
That's not even that I'm upset though, right? But it's like, what's so tough about Miami is you can't let the game be close. And so like that's where the Knicks, I feel like in the first half, you gotta really put your foot on their neck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't think the Knicks capitalized on how good of a first half they had.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? So it's like if you don't put your foot on Miami's neck, all Jimmy Butler sees is, we're down 2 possessions. I can get 5 by myself. And he does it. You know what I mean? Because he's Jimmy Jeffrey Gordon. Trey, I mean, it's true. It's true. And so it's like you just can't, like, Freddie, I 100% agree with you. They do not have enough. But why the F do they keep winning, bro? I felt like that the past 3 I felt like that the past 3 to 4 years, bro.
Jimmy Butler, yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying, though.
There's Butler, a reason why, right?
Yeah, and so if you are not beating them by, I'm talking, I mean, hell, Milwaukee blew 2 15-point leads. So at this point, if you're not beating them by 20, it's like, I mean, seriously, if you're not beating them by 20, they are very confident. That is the scariest thing about having the best player in the series.
I agree with that.
Thing about the best player in the series. The guys around him know that Jimmy's the best guy in this series. Yeah. But they're like, if we can just do what we're supposed to do, dive on the floor, hustle, get offensive rebounds.
Play your role. Star in your role.
Yeah. Hey, I did get nervous because we were up by like 12, 15, right? We were heading on. And I'm sitting there watching the game with my dad earlier, man. My pops, I'm like, man, we're only up by 5 points going into halftime. He's like, yo, you should be happy. I'm like, no. That momentum shifted, and you could sense it. And immediately coming out of half, we were flat. Jimmy Butler got about 3 or 4 outlet passes for cherry pick, easy buckets, and it completely flipped the game around. Players started hitting threes for their team. So yeah, you're right. You can't keep it close with them.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, for you both, because I'm watching today's game. Toppin and RJ Barrett ain't look too bad, fellas. Like, they look pretty damn good. So my question is this: are those 2 players making Julius Randle, Jupac, expendable?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, I actually think that during the half, I don't think so. But I think during the halftime, they made a good point. Like Stephen A. made a good point as the Knicks ball movement is a lot better with Julius Randle off the court. But that's okay. No, well, Freddie, I did the same thing you did just now. But when you have a star player, you know what I mean? At some point, they will be a black hole because they're the star player. Right. And something that I don't like about Jason Tatum is he is always looking for the right pass. You know what I mean? Something I appreciate about Julius Randle is he's always looking for his shit. You know what I mean? At some point, it's just like, I'm the star player. I'm the one who's getting paid the big bucks. Why always put the pressure on the next guy? Which is something Bron has always been knocked about his whole career, about always passing up big shots and stuff and letting somebody else take the shot. But I feel like it works for the Knicks because y'all are so deep that when Julius Randle isn't on the court, it's like y'all don't miss a beat in terms of balls moving. You know what I mean? It's not like when he's on the court, it's so stagnant that y'all don't have any motion. You know what I mean? That's why I was kind of like, I hear you, Stephen A., but it's like, if Julius Randle was out there, y'all are up 15 going into the half.
Won by 20.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Y'all are up way more.
We'll see what happens when the man comes back.
So I do want to answer that though. That same question, Trey. If I got just a couple seconds. So I said hell. I know you heard me say hell no.
I was about to say I thought you addressed it already.
Listen, bro. Toppin, I like Toppin, but Toppin isn't aggressive enough. Again, he allowed Duncan Robinson to guard him today. Duncan Robinson has been deemed unplayable because he gets scored on every trip and his shot was off. He didn't hit really any threes today. I don't know if he made one today.
Nah, I think he had 0 points actually. I think
he was on the court for like a stretch of 5+ minutes without Obi posting him up. Obi shot like 10 to 12 threes today. He had some, but he wasn't aggressive enough on the boards. He doesn't post up. He doesn't put the other team in foul trouble. Julius Randle, a 25, 10, and 5 guy who also plays defense, who can, make the defense lock. Our offense, I get it, the ball doesn't move, but it makes the other defenders pay attention to him, which opens up backcourt cuts and other action. Absolutely. So that's why I say that. RJ Barrett is a bad guy. He's a bad, what. So I just wish he finished that second half a little better. But
I think he got a lot of confidence in that Cavs series, which is kind of what you needed going into Miami. Because if you got RJ Barrett from the first 2 games going into Miami, it wouldn't have been pretty. You know what I mean? But because he was able to get going, it was good.
For Trey, the best player out of that, the most successful career.
So Reese, real quick. You said something to me that caught my attention, right? You said, but Heat versus Knicks. Freddie, you said Knicks in 5, which right now looks a little crazy.
I'll say 6. I was speaking out of emotion earlier. Knicks in 6.
Okay, all right.
Change the name.
That's why we round
Change the name.
Gotta change my name. My bad. So
Reese,
I was speaking out of emotion, man. Knicks in 6.
Okay, Reese, you said
I got Miami in 6, man.
Okay. I do kind of like Miami in 6.
I just gotta stop betting against Jimmy Butler. I'm a hater at this point. At this point, I'm just a hater.
I like Miami in 6 also because I respect the Knicks. I respect the Knicks too much for y'all not to get 2 games. I think Julius Randle.
I just want Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to beat Jimmy Butler and Devin Booker in terms of shot selection. Jaylen Brown is leaning towards that. Keep going. I'm sorry. I don't need to go on another soapbox. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Yeah. And then, well, I guess since we're here, Celtics versus 76ers. Reese, you said Celtics. Season 4. Freddie.
Celtics bound to lose Celtics are bound to lose a game.
Why we gonna lose a game, Freddie?
That's the question.
Y'all play around too much.
Rolling right now.
Freddie, you know what Jason Tatum said after we closed out Atlanta? He said, "I know the narrative was for us to sweep the Hawks, but it was, that's a good ball club over there, and and it's just like, he said, so effing much, bro."
So are you sure season 4? Because the way you're talking, it makes me feel like you have some hesitation right now.
Harden's going to get him a 40 burger once this series.
So Freddie,
put push-ups on that. Put push-ups on 40.
Okay. How many push-ups you talking?
40.
40 push-ups?
40 push-ups on 40 points.
I'll do 40 push-ups with my feet in the air. Yeah. Shut down the internet.
Hey, we shaking. Hey, this my hand up to shake on that. Because I'm not
he in the air. Go ahead. And he said diamond too. I heard that.
I heard diamond.
You got to record too.
I do diamond.
Okay, diamond.
40 diamond.
40.
Not my feet in the air though. I don't know about
40. If Harden go for 40, Freddie, you will get the push-ups before you wake up.
Any game in the series. Any game.
Any game.
All right, real quick.
That's a bet.
But
Freddie, hold on.
35.
Freddie, who went? You said Celtics.
No, we're not rounding up, Freddie. We're not rounding up. No, we're not rounding up.
No round-ups, but you said Celtics.
I'll give you 35 for 35. I'll give you 35 for 35. So that's
half off 35. If you get
half off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get 35.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool.
Bet. Cool. So you said Celtics in.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I got the Sixers and 7. I'm lying. I got the Celtics at 5.
Okay.
Celtics at 5. If Embiid comes back, I'll say if Embiid comes back, Sixers and 7. But Celtics in 5 as of right now.
You don't think that they are them? I don't know what else to say.
I think JoJo is him.
Embiid.
Trey. No, Trey. No, seriously. Embiid without a knee brace would give Embiid with a knee brace 70. Like, are we dead serious right now? We're serious right now.
We ain't never seen with a knee brace. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, look. I don't know what to tell you, man. I want to see the 76ers advance because I want to see Joel Embiid versus Jimmy Butler. But there's something sneaky in me that says the 76ers are going to lose in 6 games.
And that the Heat is going to lose in 6 as well. I know. So you
well,
want to
I guess. I mean, did we already talk about the Heat versus Knicks? Yeah. I felt like I said that the Heat were going to win in 6 games, but that was just me though. I don't know.
But look though, if Jimmy's ankle is as bad as it looked today, that ankle touched earth. If his ankle swells up overnight, the way I know, if it swells up overnight like I know it will, and say he has to miss game 2 or 3, I got y'all in 4 as well. I got y'all in 5. I got y'all in 5 as well.
Hey, so you got us in 4? Damn, that's ambitious.
They're retracting wins now? That's crazy. They beat you so
ambitious.
Hey, listen. Uncle Nearest, it'll really have you.
Uncle Nearest, ironically, puts you the farthest away from comments. Well, whatever.
Exactly. Hey, well, look, fellas, we're gonna have to see how these playoffs shake out. But this was a good one, though. I greatly appreciate y'all, boys.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything you want to say before we close up, Freddie? I got you.
I just want to say that Jamal Murray is the most important player.
All right, so
I would like to say Tobias Harris. I would like to say that Tobias Harris is a professional. Jaylen Brown will give him 30. I would like to say PJ Tucker is 34. Jason Tatum will give him 40. I would like to say that neither of those things may happen, but I have hope.
Okay.
Sounds like a politician to me.
I'm just saying, I just want to see good basketball, no injuries.
It'll never happen. Ask the public when's the last time somebody won a ring without an injury happening in the playoffs. Ask them. You ask them, let them comment below. Ask them, because they can't tell you. They won't be able to tell you. I would just like
to say Jamal Murray is the most important player on the Denver Nuggets. Of the championship.
Hold on, wait, Freddie. Hold on. You're coming in a little staticky. What'd you say?
You ain't about to hang up on
me. He about to end it.
What'd you say, Freddie? I can hear you. Okay, I got you. Okay,
I was born at night, not last. Hey, I knew what she was gonna do. I was born at night, not last.
I hate Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I've been hating on them enough.
Jaylen Brown's
ladies and gentlemen, look, I hope y'all tune in. If y'all want to hear the end of this, y'all can tune in to after the credits. But I appreciate y'all boys again. Hope y'all stay tuned. Be healthy, be responsible, and be happy. Oh, I
did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.